Hey, what's up, people? Welcome back to the HitTheBit.net show, huh? What are you talking about? What? You just woke up, didn't you, huh? Yeah, there's a whole thing. I changed the name of the show. Oh my god. Apparently we got a little bit too big. A lot of people taking notice of the show and the company that I was using in the name. Well, I don't even want to mention the name anymore. I'm sure I could. But why not even just not mention them to give them any more free publicity? We'll just say it, suck it. Suck it. That's right. And remember, when we have the call-in show, I know it's been used and abused, but everybody say suck it. Crow, how are you today? Suck it. That's what we're doing. I'm going back to the thank you video. Thank you. Thank you. There were 34 thank yous, and everybody who got there in time will be getting a shirt. And I don't have double extra large. I will have to make one specifically for you, okay? I will, because you're one of my good pals. So going back to the trade show, oh yeah, the New York City Traders Expo. Once again, I gotta thank Roy, the man who runs the show. Doug and Doug Security, awesome. There was one woman that really wanted me out there. It's like she was a school teacher, kind of just waiting for me to open my mouth and talk to the kid next to me. She was like a ninja. She just appeared anywhere, out of like thin air, just making sure I wasn't doing anything wrong. I mean, I was always getting in trouble in school, but this was weird. It's like, do I have that vibe that I'm about to do something naughty? Maybe because on my show, I talk about how I'm going to abuse people. I mean, what do? I don't abuse people that don't deserve it, like analysts and people who think they know what they're talking about. Now, you gotta understand, at this show, everybody's there trying to show you how great they are, how super duper their product is, their system, if you will. Now, 50% of these booths had the word systems probably involved in their name. And I told them right away, that word makes me cringe. That word invokes terror and fear in me. Because when I see the word systems, it brings me back to those boiler rooms where every company that had the word systems in it was a sham. But if it's someone who has a system, usually it's something that's a scam or a flim-flam. And I'm not saying that these people are trying to mislead you in any way. They believe they have a system that they can demonstrate to you that can make you money. And I'm not gonna go and start bad-mouthing these guys. We sat down with a lot of them, did some great interviews, and I want you to go check out every single one of their websites and see for yourself. Maybe it does work. Even if it works a little bit, it's better than you losing money if you are losing money. But of course, you gotta remember who the king is. Who is the king? I'm the guy that just feeds you the money. You wanna learn for yourself? You wanna learn how to look at a chart? You wanna know stochastics? You wanna know how these systems work? Why not I just tell you what to get in and what to get out, and then you take money? Oh my God, that sounds too good to be true. But if you want documented proof, go watch the show. Go watch all my episodes. Go to YouTube, watch every show since March, and see how right I was. And because the founding fathers, the people that have been watching me from day one, you know. The dogs knows. Joey Ghetto knows. Everybody knows. But Dump knows. Who gives you stocks that go up 40 points after I sell out of it? Who gives you 500% returns in an option strategy in one afternoon? And if everybody's wondering, what did I do? You know what I did on the DRYS. I bought the option at $1. I'm out at $1.50. I'm out shopping. If I got done for my $1.50, I'm happy. I took my $1,000 for the day, and I'm out shopping buying food. That's how I live. I try to make money every day to pay for stuff. That's what I do. I can't sit around saying, oh, well, what if this happens? But the what ifs are what this is all about. Because the what ifs keep happening. The what ifs keep happening. Because what did I say originally in that trade? I said the stock will probably test 80. So why not give the $90 puts a shot, the $85 puts, and even at 10 cents, the $80 puts on the DRYS on Friday afternoon went from 10 cents to 50 cents. 75 cents at one point if you were actually able, I think, to catch an offer. I don't think anybody got printed there, but 60 cents they were bidded. So, what is that? 10 cents to 60 cents in one afternoon. I hope there's a system out there that can do that. Because if you want to learn, you want to go do some other stuff, go ahead, read a book, learn how to trade for yourself. Come to my website, I'll just spoon feed them to you. And a lot of times I'll give you the entry and the exit. But if I give you an entry on a stock, and it's up 10% over the next couple of weeks, you have to take profit in this market. Please tell me you're going to be taking profits, because we're gapping up today. Yippee-ki-yay, that means I'm not trading, because I don't trade markets that are NASDAQ futures gapped up 30. If anything, we're going to be playing the fade, and everybody knows what that's all about. When the market's gapped up like this, the first thing you want to do is, if you bought last week, you're going to lock into some profit as soon as the market opens up, and that's why the market tends to fade at the open. All the rational people take some profit off the table as soon as the market opens up, and then we see if we have any follow through, you can get back in, but you play the fade. But again, the trade show was phenomenal success. We were walking around with 4 stunning women. Fidelity didn't give me any problems. Schwab, good friends. And of course, everybody's afraid. I think they're just afraid. Who's this crazy guy walking around with these women? Some guys don't care because I'm walking around with 4 women. So yes, please interview me. And again, I don't want to say if they have a system, and I told them right away who I am and what I represent. Everybody's there. Everybody wants a piece of the pie. And people want to know how I make money. What do I do? What do I offer? How come you don't charge for your website? Let me come over here. Let me show you how to monetize what you do. You're pretty funny. People want to know how I get my stock picks. Somebody called me, what are you, the Jesus Christ of trading? And I said, I'd like to use that, but I'm kind of afraid to use any godly terms, because something awful always happens to me when I start talking about the Lord shows me. It's divine intervention. What if I told you that? I wake up in the morning and suddenly there's a ticker going by my head, across my brain, and that's what I do for the day. What if I told you that's how I got my picks, and I was 80% right? What do you care? What do you care how I do it? Do you want to learn how I do it? You want to stand over my shoulder? It won't work, because it's magic. It's magic. It's magic. Every time I get out of a stock on the long side, it keeps going higher. It's magic. What more do you need to know? But we'll get into that, noobs. For now, just remember, the founding fathers are the guys who have been with me since March. The guys who have been building this up. Everybody that's been spreading the word. The Fly and Andy Swan, Andy Horowitz, all the guys that I've known. They know we're here to have a good time, and who's having more fun than this guy? And at the same time, I'm handing out free money. You want some money? So the dryers trade, yeah, it was all right. But again, if I was trading like the old days, if I had some balls, and now that I've unleashed this on the public, this is a book called Infinitesimally Small Balls. It's a book I'm writing, and it's all about how I have no nuts, and that's why it's kind of hard to make money in this in a trading environment when you have no balls, because that's kind of a big part of it. It's good. It's one thing to have a system and a belief and some knowledge, but you gotta have some balls. And if you have no balls, it's very difficult. On that note, I'm gonna go, search for my set and get back to you later, because this. And so give us a winner. Give us a winner, Mr. Krull. What do you got? I got nothing. If you know anything about trading, you don't force it. You let it come to you, baby. There'll be one. There'll be 3 today. I'm sure. There'll be 5 more tomorrow. And you know what? Next option expiration, I'm sure I'll give you something that will double your money. Double your money, I'm talking about. Is there a newsletter out there doing that for you, or a system? And again, I can't tell you enough that everybody that's going to be on the show over the next couple of weeks after we get done editing the interviews, check their websites out. Go see for yourself what it's all about. If it interests you, partake. If everybody wants to know, how am I going to make money doing this? Eventually, I'm sure somebody will pay me for what I do. You know how I feel. I just want to be on television. I want people just to hear the words that I say. And I document myself every day, proving myself day in, day out. I prove myself. So I have nothing to worry about. It'll all come together. So again, if anything, buy a shirt. If I have any more hats left over, I'll send you a hat too. I'll make you a mixtape. I'll throw you a picture of my wife in there too. No, I'm just kidding about that. But that'll be a big seller. Pictures of my wife with the free I'll charge you for the picture of my wife, and I'll give you a free shirt with it. And about the shirts, there were 34 thank yous. Everybody who watched that video, I gotta get to those shirts and all that stuff. And let me wrap this up because I've gone on way too long. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I might be in the chat room today. But I got some stuff to do. See you guys.